it's Esther. Welcome to this video on setting up your Google Classroom and adding students to it. I have my Chrome browser open and I am going to go to classroom.google.com. I have some classrooms already created, but if this is your first time creating a Google Classroom, you might see an empty white page. I'm going to click on the plus sign and you can either join a class or create a class. If you wanted to join a colleague's class, then you could press join class. I'm going to create a class today, so I'm going to pick create class. And here, if you teach elementary, you may decide to just make one classroom for all your students. You can also decide that you want to make multiple classrooms, one for each subject. Or if you're a middle school teacher, you may decide to make a different classroom for each section that you teach. I will say this class is called Mrs. Kim's Math. Section, maybe period 2, subject is math, and then room 100. And then press create. Sometimes it takes a few seconds for the class to create. Repeat the previous process to create more classrooms for different class sections or subjects. This is my classroom, and it has defaulted to this banner, probably because Google recognized that word math, and then it chose a math theme. But you can change that by pressing on customize this toolbar, and then you can upload a photo from your computer, or you can select a theme, and they have multiple themes. And I like the one that's there right now, so I will just keep that one. If you picked another one, you would select the class theme by pressing this blue tab. I'm going to press cancel because I like the one that's already there. This page is called the stream, and this I'm going to read right here. This is where you can talk to your class, use the stream to share announcements, post assignments, and respond to student questions. You can change your stream settings. This is the first time I logged into this classroom. That's why this tab is here. I'm going to select that. And the stream options are that students can post, make an original post, and comment on their own and other people's posts. Or you can change it so that students can only comment, and so the teacher creates all the posts and students can make comments on that. Or if you put only teachers can post or comment, the teacher or the teachers are the only ones that can post or make any kind of comments on that first stream page. So in this stream page, you can see a class code, and the class code is what students will be able to use if they went to classroom.google.com and then they press the plus sign. They can join class and then put that code that you would give to them. The student would put the code right here where it says class code, and then they would be added to your classroom. In the Google Classroom app, the plus sign is in the bottom right-hand corner. If you don't like that code for whatever reason, you can press on these 3 dots and then reset the class code. You can also copy class invite link. You can paste that in an email or in a document and then send it to your students. So next, let's say you want to make an announcement to your class. Announce something. Check out this website before tomorrow's class. Thanks. So I can attach something from my Google Drive. I can upload something from my computer by pressing browse. I can upload something from my drive or a shared drive or something I have starred and attach it to that announcement, or I can upload a file straight from my computer. I can add a link. And then press add link, and then the students will be able to see that. I could also add a YouTube video. If you go right here to the side and I could post it right away. Or if I press this drop down, I can schedule a future date where I want that to post, or I can just save it as a draft if I want to work on it later. So I'm going to post it right now. And there it is. Another thing I could have done before posting my video is going here to this drop down and selecting multiple classes. I could have also gone to this all students drop down and then unclick the all students and select the students that I want this announcement to go to. In the future, if you want to change your stream settings, you can just go to the gear right here and on the top and then scroll down to where it says stream under general right here and then change it that way. Here are some other tabs, classwork, and we will talk about that in a future video, how you can create your classwork, assign some assignments to your students. And I want to talk about this people tab. If you have a co-teacher, you press this invite teacher button and then put that teacher's email. Or if you want to invite students this way instead of using the code, you can press this invite students button and then start putting some email addresses right there and then pressing invite. Something else to consider while you're setting up your classroom is in the settings. And if you scroll down, you can see something called guardian summaries. And if you want to send a summary to your guardians, you would turn that on. And if you wanted to do it to all your classes, you can just keep this checked. If it's just the class you want right now, you can press add class. Okay, so in this classroom, I have one student named Jenna. Now I have this option to invite guardians, and I would click on that and then type the email of the guardian, and then it will send a summary to the guardian of missing work, upcoming work, and class activity, such as announcements, assignments, and questions recently posted by the teacher. And so they will get that periodically, either daily or weekly. And here's the grades tab where you will be able to manage grades once you have some assignments in there, and we will address that in a future video. In the Google Classroom app, the Stream, Classwork, and People tabs are on the bottom of the screen.